Hey everybody, just checking in on the late night, see if anybody's up. Had a rough day today. Hi Erin. Thanks for coming in. I know it's late. Man, I had a rough day today, so I just thought I'd talk about it for a minute. Hi Kelly Patterson. My AC went out in my truck today. Dart's going good. Thanks for asking. I feel like I'm learning a lot just being out here on the spot market, right? They pretty much let me do my own thing, within the parameters. And hey Stuart, I didn't know who was tonight, so I'm just like popping in. Yeah, so my AC went out today, guys, right in the middle of a load. Like I was running from North Indiana to South Indiana. And it was a nice little load, 400 miles. I got like 1,050 for it, right? So not bad. But the best part about the load is that like I got to knock it out in one day, right? Just got to run it straight through and drop it off when I got there, so that was good. But and no matter Britt, and thanks for coming in, guys. I didn't know who was up. I was like, I don't know, it might be too late, but I'm exhausted. I'm like exhausted. So the load went fine, but the last 300 miles, which is, about 6-7 hours, because it was going to Tell City, Indiana. If any of you have been there, like it is like windy, twisty turns. It takes forever because you're going so slow and all of that. And anyways, my AC goes out like right when I had 300 miles to go. It was 97 degrees in Indiana today, outside. So rolling down the windows did not cool me off. Okay. Wasn't happening. My cab began to get very, very hot because the engine heat was coming right from the engine and everything. Literally, guys, my coffee that I had poured this morning, even when I just checked it into the shop, was hot, like still. All my water bottles, because I'm trying to get water, like I was dying in there. And all my water bottles were hot. I was hot. I was like, I haven't even jumped in the shower. I just checked into this hotel room. So I just like sat down to just like decompress. And it's humid, right? Okay. So then I'm just cooking the whole time, but I got to deliver this load because I can't do nothing. And I can't get the truck into the shop or nothing to like get the load off me. So it was the longest 300 freaking, and not to mention where I was going to Tell City, right? So, oh my God, like, dude, it was just the longest. And I was just sweating. So it was just so hot. Nothing was relieving. And then I drove into, you guys might have got a weather report of the torrential storms that were coming. Well, I barreled right into that. It was right where I was at. So I had the windows down to try to get me some air to survive. And then I hit the rain. So then I had to roll up the windows. You dig what I'm saying? Like it was like that day, right? So good, RN. Yeah. Run at JB Hunt. Man, that's what I did. I got money, man. I ran. I had the great dispatcher too, so it was a great relationship. Like I just did it. So yeah, I just wanted to tell somebody about my day. So the truck is I'm I made it to the shop in Evansville, right? I dropped off the load in Tell City and I ran to Evansville. My shop is, my truck, they could take me right in, and it's for evaluation first. So the great thing about Evansville Freightliner, if you haven't been there, the people are wonderful. But there's 4 hotels surrounding the dealership. So on the way here, I was thinking, oh my God, I got to get an Uber. I got to go to a hotel, find a hotel, blah, blah, blah. Man, it was like, all that was good. It was all set up. And this is the funny thing. Hi, Big Mike. Brian Brock, how you doing? Let me say hi to everybody. Stuart Warby, thank you for coming in. Nomadic Britt, how you doing? Kelly Patterson, I said hi to you. Joe Wentz, Project TV is in the house, and Brian Brock and Big Mike. And yeah, so it might just be a recharge, right? But the thing is, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, and I'm going to tell you why. My truck is under warranty still, and my water pump went out a couple weeks ago, so that got covered. Praise the Lord. And my AC was like I thought it was being weird, but I was still cool, so I didn't worry about it, whatever. And so, but I was trying to think of, okay, I got to get the truck into the shop before the warranty ends, right? Well, the universe just kind of, it all worked out. So my mileage, guys, listen to this. My mileage is 499,760. So I'm that close, and it's under warranty. So this is the time to get it done. This is the time to get it done. I told him I want him to check every single thing. I'll find everything wrong with it and whatever. I just got a water pump and brand new batteries a couple weeks ago. Yeah. So, and the thing is doesn't it always happen like this? Like I've been busting my tail all week, right? I've been having a great week of good loads, good rates. To me, what's good to me might not be good to you guys, but I'm jamming this week, and I'm like, oh God, it's Thursday, and boom, I'm down. Like, I'm going to be here all weekend. Like, I got to pay for this hotel. I'm in Indiana. I live in Michigan. Not going home for this one. When the water pump went down, I was in Grand Rapids, which is, I always do this to you guys. I live here. Grand Rapids was there, right? So I had a friend go, bloop, my girlfriend Karen, she's awesome. She came over, she got me 100 miles, and she took me home. I stayed at home while they fixed the water pump. It was approximately 5 days or whatever, and I was done. I was lucky to even get in there, and it was over the weekend, so it was like it all worked out like that. But this time I'm in Indiana. This time I'm not going home. So this time I'm paying for the hotel room. Big Mike, thanks for stopping in, man. Good night. You're in Fort Wayne. Yeah. Man, I've been getting money in Indiana this week, guys. All I've been doing is run around the state. Like, it's crazy. So, made a good week. But have a good night, Big Mike. Thanks for stopping in. So, Big Mike says I ordered cameras for my trucks at where. I don't know where, Big Mike. Well, okay, Joe, this is what I'm saying to you guys. It's okay. So it's checked in, right? It's Thursday night. Tomorrow's going to be evaluation day. I wrote on the little work order. I want my suspension checked. I asked them to check my bearings, my brakes, some of my 12-volt plugins, cigarette lighter things don't work, so I want them to fix that. I'm sure that's probably simple. All my little whatever, because this is it. This is the last visit before it goes out of warranty. So I'm maximizing my visit. So we'll see what's covered and what's not when we get the word. But regardless, I'm at the hotel tonight. And I'm not going to be able to work tomorrow, right? That's a given. So then we go into the weekend. They do work on Saturdays. but not on Sundays. So I'm anticipating that I'm going to be here all weekend because once they tell me what's going on, I'll have the diagnosis, and of course I'm going to make sure that they fix everything because this is it before the warranty goes out. If anybody knows about extended warranty, like I was thinking about talking to them like tomorrow and seeing if I can purchase the extended warranty, right? I know somebody told me that was a separate thing. So if anybody knows about it, put something in the chat. Let me know whatever knowledge you have about that. So I'm like heat exhausted. And so I decided to look at this. I found this. I decided to have a cold beer because today earned it. And I don't drink. But I saw this. This is Bush Light Apple. Never seen it before in my life. So I'm an adventurer. So I had to like, oh my gosh, what's that? I got to try it. And I was like, oh, cold beer. Oh my God. I used to drink, but I don't no more. Right. So I'm having this just to try it out. It's not bad, actually. This tastes like, I'll tell you guys right now, in case you ever see it, it says it's like a limited edition. It tastes like if you put a Jolly Rancher in a beer. That's exactly what it tastes like. A green apple Jolly Rancher in a beer and like stirred it around. That's exactly what that tastes like. It's not bad. It's a little weird, but. Oh, well, welcome back, Nevada. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Hi with both feet. He's in the house. Kelly Patterson says extended warranties are okay, but you really need to read the details and maybe talk to a lawyer. Really? Okay. I'm entering into this phase, right? This is new for me. I'm a lease operator, guys. So I talked to DART about it. They said, well, that's a separate item that you purchase for you. Like it doesn't stay with the truck. If I purchase it and, I keep the truck, it's on the truck. But if I give up the truck, it's my item. That's what I do understand about it. So it's going to be out of my, my business is going to have to purchase it. But this is the final thing for the warranty. So yeah, I'm going to, so, once I say, okay, fix this, fix that, do that, was this covered? Is that covered? I'm here all weekend, right? So I went and got the little cart. Well, they were nice enough to shuttle me around the building to the hotel that's next door. But man, I had to take don't you feel like when you have to stay at the hotel, do you guys take almost everything? Like, let me know. Put thumbs up in the chat or something, just something easy. Like, I'm like, Arizona, I'm just ridiculous. I don't know. But I had to kind of I have 4 duffel bags and things like that. That's when I go home, I pack up what I need to take in the house or whatever. And then the laundry, right? So, and things like this, like my laptop and stuff like this. So it's like, I'm such a girl, right? So I have to have everything but even if I forgot something, I could walk over. Literally, the dealership's like right outside the window. But still, if I'm going to be in here and be comfortable, I had to think of everything. I had to pack up all the bags. I got a bag full of my groceries, so I don't have to spend money on restaurant food. And I don't eat very much anyway, so that was kind of easy. But it's a bag. It's another bag. And then I got a bag of my makeup and my shower stuff and all that. That's my shower bag. I got that bag. That's 2 duffel bags, right? And then I got the big old laundry bag with the dirty laundry in it because I'm going to wash my laundry since I have time to do it. And then I got my laptop bag. And then I have my bag of my office stuff, right? I call it my office. It's all my files and my rate cons and paperwork and DART stuff and my business stuff, my big business papers, like my business bank papers and all the business stuff that I need to have on hand. So that's another bag. So I literally have to move out of the truck with all the important stuff. And I left all the rest of the stuff in the truck. So, which is just like the bedding, right? And so while I'm here also, my bunk heater has been out for a couple of months, like all summer. But I don't, I like to make money. I don't like to stop. I didn't, whatever. So that's on the list. So they are going to be having to fix the bunk heater, and they are going to have to fix the AC. And then, I asked them to check out all my suspension, my hub bearings, my brakes, like all of that. So if they find something, they're going to tell me that they have to fix it. I got my overhead cam adjustment about 6 months ago, and I know that you're supposed to get your overhead cam adjusted every so often, right? I don't remember what the mileage between times is, but I got that done right when I got the truck because I didn't know if anybody ever done it. And my truck runs great, like brand new. So I was glad that I did it. I know when I did it, but now it's like, okay, I don't think it's due for the next one yet. I think I got like 30 more thousand miles or something like that. Hi, Sterling. So if anybody knows about the overhead cam adjustment window, let me know that too. I mean, I can look it up, but since we're here. No matter, Britt asked me, what made you decide to drive a truck? Kelly Patterson says the extended warranties have a lot of exclusions. I heard that. But it's like, do you do it? Do you just bite the bullet and get it because maybe whatever? Is it better to get it and then not get it? No matter, Britt says, Shannon, unfortunately, all the trucks break down. Yeah, I know. It's not it's stuff that happens, but it's like, I have not had a major breakdown yet, guys. So, and I'm just at my warranty window. So it's like, do you think it would be smart for me to get it? I have about a year left on paying off until my truck's paid off. So, I'm trying to make that decision. Nomadic Brit says 45K last year, 20K so far this year. You have to keep your chin up. Brother, oh man. See, that's what I'm talking about. Did you have an extended warranty, Britt? Do tell. Did you get it? Do you wish you had it? Kelly Patterson says, play the song The Final Countdown. Shut up. Don't speak that, Kelly. Please. I take really good care of my truck, you guys. I really do. And it's a very good, nice truck. No matter, Britt says, with both feet, truck doing good now, but Schneider's pump playing up, but I'm on an old contract, so they have to pay. Schneider's pump playing up. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Kelly says it's not uncommon for truck dealerships to have permanent rooms reserved for clients. They do have a really nice lounge here, but like I've been cooking all day. It must have been 115 degrees like the whole, not even trying to exaggerate that at all. Like my coffee was still hot this morning. My bottles of water were hot. You grabbed them, they were hot. My Qualcomm was so hot when I touched the screen, it was hot to my finger. My phone was like, your phone is overheating all day long. It was so damn hot in there. Sterling says, good evening. Fate Truckin', how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I was just trying to see who was up late. It's more people than I thought, so that's cool. Fate Truckin', I was just telling you, my AC went out in my truck today, so I'm just on here talking about what's happening. It was so hot, guys. Like all I could think about was getting that load off. And every little windy, twisty turn on the way to Tell City, Indiana, okay, it was a C.H. Robinson load, and it said, so there's this place there, and it's a great place to deliver, but it's listed in Troy, Indiana. Well, I picked it up on the fly on the phone with the broker and whatever, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I could zip it and deliver it, right? I love those loads. Had I looked a little more into it and saw that it was there down all that twisty, windy. So a 6-hour trip took me like 9 hours, maybe 8 hours. Felt like forever. That's what I'm getting at. Kelly says that's what the lawyer is there to help you decide. Okay. Got to go through all that. It's right. You're right, Kelly. You're right. Britt, you saying nope that you didn't have an extended warranty? Is that what you're saying? Because you just said nope. So is that an answer to my question there? Nomadic Brit says, when I was buying my truck from Schneider, my lease and my MMA payment was $1,100 a week, and the truck is now paid off, so saving $57,000 a year. Okay, which you've spent into the truck since, or some of it, right? Are we ever going to save that money? Are we just kidding? It's just how we pay it. I don't know. With both feet says my valve seats are going out. We'll likely need an overhaul when the head comes off with 850,000 miles. What kind of truck do you have with both feet? I'm curious. About 30,000. I hear different prices on overhauls. Like some people say 20 grand. It's always like at least 20. But some people say 30, some people say 20. I'm thinking I want to have like 30 grand in the bank, right? I ran into a guy the other day, you guys. He had a 2007 Freightliner. If it was a Cascadia, I don't know, like whatever it was a 2007. He had the same motor, the Detroit 13 or DD13. And he said, I've already passed 1 million miles. I don't even know how many miles I got now because my thing went. And he just said, I just take good care of it. He said, just take good care of your motor, right? Because the same motor I have, older, obviously. But yeah, he got over 1 million miles out of it. I thought that was interesting, you know? All the maintenance is always taken care of on my truck. Like it's the best I can do, right? That's why I'm tossing back and forth about the extended warranty. I gotta educate myself on that because I haven't even really like dug into it. I probably should have. Nomadic Brit says I had 600,000 mile warranty, which Snyder supplied. Okay, so Dart gives us a 500,000, and sometimes they'll help us, cover this or that or whatever. But Dart's going good. Like I'm still happy with my decision. It's been very challenging and very tough. I've taken every punch and then the rates thing and all, like I just entered the business like right at the grueling part. And honestly, I'm glad, guys. Like I'm really happy because I'm learning how tough I am, and I'm learning that, if I can do this in this market, it makes me feel confident that I'm going to be all right in a good market. Like I'm gonna be feeling like I won the lottery or something. So, but I'm managing. I'm doing better than. Let me say this. I got 4 people in here left. So, let me say this to you guys though, for real. Like I'm getting messages from my fleet manager saying that I'm in the top 10 revenue earners in her fleet. And I feel like I've been struggling just to make my payroll, but I'm doing a lot better this week. Like when I said that on my video, like I was like, oh, I'm struggling. I have implemented some strategies and they are positive and they are working out. So I feel like, all right, I'm learning this game, right? I'm learning, like, I'm strategizing and it's been working out for me. I got more money. I got money in the bank. Let me say it like that. I got money in the bank now. So Fat Daddy Truckers in the house saying good evening with fuel prices, etc. Yep. How's profits out there? I'll tell you what, to give you a picture of my profitability, my payroll is $1,200 a week. Okay. I changed my LLC to a C Corp. So I hired a payroll company to pay the employee, which is me. I get a set paycheck every week. For the first time since I've been leasing, and I started that last November, for the first time, I have enough money to cover 2 payrolls ahead. And I've just done that in a couple of weeks. I did couple strategies with my fueling, which I might do a video and talk about, or whatever. If anybody wants to know, I'll tell you what I've been doing. But I've also been really tightening up my relationships with the brokers that I use. And I spoke about that before, broker relationships. I'm doing a great job. Every load that I do is like, I communicate well. I take photos of the load. I send it to the broker. When I'm done with the load, I send them an email to thank them. I'm conducting good business. And I think that has helped me these last few weeks. My relationship's getting tighter with my broker because every time I do a good job again, they're happier. And so I'm getting consistent, right? So that's a consistency. I've done a strategy with my fuel. Dart sends you estimated, let's say they'll tell you where to go to get the cheapest fuel along your route when you get the load, right? And it's in their network. And so we're getting great fuel prices. That helps a lot too, right? I mean, I'm paying like $4.23 for fuel. So what's Sterling flexing about? So anyways, that's what they do. So they send that to you in the load, say, okay, go get fuel here and buy this much fuel. That's what I was doing. I was like, okay, well, all right, I'll top off, right? Some people are about the topping off, and I was about topping off and keeping my fuel tanks full. I have changed my strategy. I did this as an experiment. My mental empty level is 1/4 of a tank. I'm going to give you this one for free. So when I run a load, I'm not running long loads either, guys. Like I'm trying to get one day, if I can finish it in one day, get paid, boom, boom, get paid every day, right? Trying to do those. Or a couple shorties, $5 a mile, $6 a mile. $6 a little excessive, but $4 or $5 a mile, right? Some shorter ones. And then trying to stack a couple of those. It doesn't always work, but you try, right? Looking for those fat rates, quick loads. They have to work because they just have to be like, I can pick it up, I can go drop it off. At 70 miles, it's $500. Boom, knock it out, go get a regular load. That type of deal. So what I started trying is, dig this. My bottom line on my fuel tank is 1/4 of a tank. So I hit that or less because my fuel mileage has been better too. That's another thing I'm learning. It's been out, like, guys, I'm getting like 8, 9 a gallon, or 8 or 9 miles per gallon. More on the like 20,000 or less loads, right? If at 20,000 pounds or less, but I've been running a lot of heavy loads too. So not every time, but even on my full loads, I'm seeing 8, 7.9. So when I get the load and I'm at the receiver where I just dropped off at, I figure out the load. I figure out exactly how many gallons of fuel that's going to take. And then Dart sends me their price. I look at that. I tally it up and know exactly how much I'm going to spend on fuel. I know exactly how much I'm getting for that load after their 30% cut. I know exactly what my truck expenses are. So I made myself a little spreadsheet. I plug in the numbers, 2 or 3 numbers, and it calculates all that stuff. I know how much I'm getting per mile. I'm like, hey, that's a good load, or hey, that's not a good load. I even know my profit percentage on that. So I know what to look for. But instead of filling up, I'm only getting the exact amount that it takes to run that load. So I do that. I run the load. If I get better gas mileage on it, it's a plus, whatever. But I run the load. When I get to that receiver, then where am I at? I'm at a quarter of a tank, right? Well, that's like 200 miles to either, it's more than enough to get you to another fuel stop. Because I know what people would say, like, oh, what if you get to the fuel stop and there's no fuel? It's still enough fuel left over to get me someplace else. So drive 100 miles to go get fuel, right? So it's a good baseline. So when I'm at the receiver and I start the next load, I go out. Dart sends me the recommended fuel stop. I say, okay, well, I still have enough. I have a quarter of tank. I run to if that's 100 miles away, I still get there. And then I still put the exact amount of fuel that the whole trip is going to take from receiver to receiver. And I put exactly that amount of fuel in there, right? My tanks are lighter. I'm seeing better fuel mileage. And I'm not getting $700 taken out of my settlement for that job. I'm only getting the expense that it actually costed to run that load. You see what I'm saying? So doing that and implementing short loads, I believe that I have to give credit to that, why I finally have some money in the bank, in my operating account. Your thoughts are appreciated on that. It's been an experiment for a couple weeks, and man, I feel like it makes me feel like it just brought my head above water, just like quickly. Now, I don't imagine it makes Dart happy because they want us to fill up. They need to sell us fuel, right? Do I think it's a good time to go? Okay, Fat Daddy, the trucker, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Says, do you think it's a good time to go company or lease? Do you want my honest opinion? I have to be real, and I hate to say this because I'm out here doing it, right? This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to learn. I had the big dream, like, ooh, I'm gonna quit company driver. I'm gonna go get them big rates out in that market. That's why I jumped from a great job at JB Hunt. And when I got here, boom, I'm working from the bottom, like the scribe. So right now, and I think my bros in here would also say the same. I think we all agree that it's the best time right now is if you're starting out, please go company. I'm not sitting here telling you like, oh, I'm making all this money. My payroll is $1,200 a week, guys. That's a paycheck of $800 for 70 hours of work. You see what I'm saying? I am, the business is paying for the accountant. The business is paying the payroll service. It's not much though, but I'm paying payroll taxes on that money. Like I'm not going to talk a bunch of crap and be like, "Whoa, whatever." But I'm out here paying for a truck. I'm very focused on my purpose. This is what I say all the time. If you stay focused, understand that lease programs, if you're looking into lease programs are designed to help you get a truck. And that's it. If you happen to figure out to make yourself some money on the side, then you're balling. It's not balling money. I'm just saying, like you're bonusing, because that program is just to help you get a truck. People got so many wrong ideas about lease purchasing. Like you're not going to make any money. You're going to get a truck though. And sometimes it's even hard like that. Like, ain't it, Britt? Right? Am I speaking the truth on that subject? Yeah. I mean, the market's so volatile. Watch some old school truckers that are older that have been doing this longer, right? I learned so much from Trucker Education Network channel. That's Jeffrey Lake. He teaches. If you don't watch him, please subscribe to his channel. Like, I've learned so much from him. DIY Semi teaches. They teach you the business. They talk about the business. They talk about what's going on right now. Find some good, solid teacher channels like that. There's not many. I just mentioned like two of the best ones. And just study, man. Get a company job and study. I did. While I was at JB Hunt, I was there a year and a half, and all I did was study this game. I did. And then I had to research lease purchase programs. Fate Trucking. He says if you can find a good company job, take it. And there's a lot out there, ain't there, Fate? There is. There is. Kelly Patterson, are you cooking anything good? I love Kelly. Kelly makes me hungry. Kelly Patterson says, well, a good broker is like a good dispatcher. They can be worth their weight in gold. Man, I've made some good relationships, guys. I got a girl at CH Robinson. She's been keeping me running for these past couple weeks. She's looking for, like I said the other day, I forget whose channel I was talking on. Jeff, I think I made a comment on Jeff's channel, Trucker Education Network. I said, man, because he was talking about the value of a dispatcher. I got so tight with this girl. Like, she's looking for loads for me every day. Like, she's, right? I've been solid. There's not a day I have spent 5 hours on the load board looking for a load. She's got me, right? And then if she don't, I got another guy at a different brokerage. And this is what I do. If you communicate with these brokers, they're more than willing to give you what they got or help you out or keep looking for you or keeping you in mind or whatever. I email that guy every single morning. He comes in early. I send him an email. Hey, I'm unloading in Indiana today about this time. What you got? That's it. Short and sweet email. And if he comes up with something, he hits me up. I don't got to spend any time on the load board. You know? So I got those two going like that. And then I look at the load board if they don't have anything that's appealing, right? Then I get involved. So, but I feel like I got some dispatcher, I mean, it helps a lot. Let me say that. Sterling says your attitude is admirable, especially how you treat your business. Thank you. It's hard for me to take a compliment sometimes. I'm just gonna say thank you. I work really hard and I study. That's why you guys see me on YouTube all the time. Like I'm always studying, and I'm always studying about my health because I don't want to be out here and get diabetes or heart disease. I'm trying to make a successful life in this truck and in this game, and I'm trying to build something for my children, my grandkids. Right? I want something to leave behind, but I want to be healthy while I'm doing all this, so I can see it flourish and see it grow. I love the business of it. I love the hustle. That's like my favorite thing. I just love the business of it. And it's like driving the truck is like the icing on the cake. Like that's the fun part. I enjoy the work, the business work, and the communication, and the making the business relationships and the networking, and that we all do. Like it's just, this whole thing is just, I'm so excited about it still. DIY. When I met DIY the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, wait a couple years, you might feel different." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still. I'll admit to you, like I'm still a kid in a candy store, right? But I want to. I'm absorbing everything that I can learn from all of you, like in what you're talking about and what you're teaching, right? I'm listening. I'm taking notes. I'm thinking about it all day. I'm thinking business decisions. I'm, picturing my future. And is it a small fleet with 3 trucks like I dreamed about when I was working at JB Hunt, or is it now is it just me in this truck? I'm scared of hiring drivers, aren't you guys? Like, do you ever I think it's like, oh my gosh, it's so scary. That was my big dream. I wanted to come to Dart, get a fleet of 3 trucks going on, and all that, and build my business because I have that opportunity here, and that's why I came here. They have that opportunity for you. So that was my big dream. But then after I got in, and all the craziness, and then all the stuff we talk about with drivers doing crazy stuff, I'm like, yeah, I don't even know if I could put a driver in my truck, let alone another brand new truck that I would get. So that's something emotional I think I have to get over if I'm going to move on with the fleet plan. But I'm really digging watching Snorload do his dispatch business, right? And learning how to dispatch myself because I'm a runner. That's a challenge. But keeping myself busy, keeping the truck running, utilizing like all the stuff. I mean, all your time, right? It's all about time. I only have 11 hours. I want to fill it up. I want to fill the truck. Maximum. I'm working on the efficiency. I'm really dialing down on my efficiency. And so Jeff's channel's been absolutely amazing with helping me learn the business and things you can do and some strategies and stuff like that. He really has got me thinking. And then Snorlord's dispatch business is cool. And then now that I've got these relationships with these brokers, I'm learning what they're doing, and that's kind of cool. Like I could do that. I always think I could do that, right? I'd be good at that. I'm great with talking to people. I love talking to people and getting on the phone with them. But so there's just so much you can do, right? How exciting is that? If you get sick of one part of it, you can go do something else. That's the way I look at it. So that's my attitude, Sterling. I don't know. I'm so joyful about it. I love it. The more I get into the business of it, the more I get more passionate about doing it. And I'm getting proud of it because now I've been out here like a little more than 2.5 years. And I get in some deadly situations with these crazy loads that I get, and I succeed at them. And it's like, it's giving me confidence. Like, man, I really could have killed myself if I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I'm getting a little confidence with the actual driving, and it's just it makes me feel so great. No matter, Britt, you book 7 to 10 days ahead? Really? Well, no matter, Britt, please do some videos and talk about that for me. Because I tried that one time, okay? I was like, I thought I was the cool. It's my fleet manager. And I was like, got the whole week booked up. I booked $7,200, right? I thought I was like right when I come out the gate. One of them loads, something went wrong, or they held me for 5 hours. This is before I knew, like, oh, they can keep you sitting at a place for 5 hours. Because, I'm in drop and hook mode, right? Holy cow, this is a whole different game, right? So it just went domino effect. I had to cancel all of them. So it bursted my bubble. So I'm interested on your strategy, Nomadic Brit. I would love to hear you talk about it. Kelly Patterson says, Fate, I got a couple projects in mind. With Boat Feet says, Fat Daddy, I'd say go company right now unless you can pay for your own equipment. Tough sledding out there right now. Yeah, I mean, I agree with Both Feet, because if I fail, guys, if I fail at this, which I think I'm beyond that because I'm so persistent about it, I'm so passionate about it now, and it's just getting more and more. But, or if they shut it, whatever happened, if fuel went to like $80 a gallon, whatever ridiculous, and I couldn't fight the fight, and I had to do something different, I would run my little butt right back to my company job at JB Hunt. I promise you that's what I would do. That was such a great job. And I love the trains, man. That was like, that was the best, which I had no idea I was going to love it. I thought I would hate the trains. Like, what woman would like that? But man, when I got in there, oh my God, it was the best. It was the best. I got the best pictures of, if you're a train guy, like, I got the best pictures. And the whole hustle and bustle of it, right, was fascinating. And the crane, the big machines, I was just thrilled about it, man. And I was getting paid good because I ran 6 days a week. I didn't stop. I was out there. I was running. And they treat you real. That's my experience. They treated me so good. That was such a great company job. I had the 401k. They matched it. There was all the benefits available. They gave us beautiful uniforms and hats and gave us stuff all the time. And I mean, just treated us so good. So that's plan B. Probably never happen. But if it were to need to happen, that would be that plan. 7 to 10 days. I can't get over that, Britt. You got to talk about it. Okay. Yeah, here, Nomadic Bird agrees to that. I agree with that. Is Fat Daddy still in here? Yeah, I think he's still here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm so behind the comments. Okay. Sorry, guys. Valve Seeds, I already read that when I was buying a truck for Schneider. We already did that one. Sorry, guys, I'm new to this. I'm trying to get used to it. Sterling says, I ran company for 3 years to save cash from my truck. I'm not making a lot of money, but I have absolute freedom. Yeah, that's always the other option, right? You work and sit and go get it. And I think that's what I started doing at JB Hunt. But then the rates went bananas, right? And I caught the fever, and I was like, oh, you know the rest. Kelly says the company I work at gives mileage plus hourly when in metro areas. Okay. Fat Daddy, thanks everybody for the information. Fat Daddy, if you don't know these guys yet, like if you haven't been in enough of the teaching YouTubes or whatever, like you've got a very serious crowd of great, knowledgeable truckers in here talking to you. So I'm telling you, they're all fantastic. Like I learned from them. So I'm privileged to have them in here. But yeah, they know what they're doing. Like every single one of these guys in here. Very valuable people to watch and to listen to. Grade 8 transportation says, good evening, Shannon and chat. I'm at home about to turn in for the night. Catch up and thanks, grade 8. I appreciate it if you're still in here. I don't know, I'm probably late. My dispatcher's been doing it for 20 years, and her hubby is a owner operator, so she gets it from both sides. That's cool. Just Truckin' says, don't ever hire drivers. I love Jeffrey Lake's model. Just saying. I love his, like, he enlightened me on a whole new, different way to do this business. So I'm stirring that around. Fade Truckin' says, thumbs up. Grade 8 transportation. Are you driving her at home? Kelly says, you can hire drivers, just the right ones. Nomadic Brit says, Shannon, has your carrier made any comment on AB5? No, because it's not here yet. Okay, that's one thing. But I don't think it's a big deal, man. All you got to do is structure your business different. Why all the conversation? Like, structure your business. Duh. That's my conversation about it. I mean, I'm sorry. That's all I have to say about that. It's that simple. Like, why is everybody blowing up YouTube videos about it? Kelly Patterson says, Shannon, are you coming to meet up in Vegas on 9/29? My daughter's getting married in October, so probably not, because I have to choose my time off the road wisely, because I do not play. This is my middle daughter's getting married. It's the last one. Now they're all 3 going to be married, and the weddings are over. Woo! My youngest just got married this year, just last month. So now I got this. The middle one's getting married in October. The oldest one is already married. So I got to knock it out this year, guys. Nomadic Brit says, Shannon, your spot market. I'm contract freight, so I run from Schneider's load board. So as tanker, it's simple. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Does Snorlord have your cell? And if he does, can I ask him for it? Absolutely. But I love watching you on video. I love it. Okay. You don't do videos that often, but I love them. Faye Truckin' says, got to hit the road. Hope everyone has a great night. Some of us got to haul freight. Right. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Freight Truckin', for coming in. If you're still here. I think I got to speed up, guys. Okay. Nomadic Brit says, Fate later to the man from Minnesota. Fate Truckin', LOL, get up north, Brit, and we'll go ice fishing. Just bought a new ice house last week. Doesn't Fate Truckin' love ice? Like, he likes fishing. He likes fishing in the ice, and he loves hockey. What is that about, Fate? Wayne Bambella is in the house. Plan B is part of survival strategy. It's a must-have in this industry. Absolutely. Nomadic Brit says, Fat Daddy, the trucker. I'm a foreigner, and trust me, starting from zero, you can make it here in the USA. Absolutely. Fat Daddy, if you're still in here, Nomadic Brit is an inspiration. He's an inspiration to me. I don't think Fate's in here no more. Kelly Patterson says, what got my ex to fall for me was we were at a monster truck show, and Gravedigger did a jump on a piece of glass and flew towards her face, and I put my palm out to catch it. Oh, hero. Kelly, women melt over stuff like that. And here you are. Forever and ever. That's awesome. That's a great story. Thanks for sharing that. Nomadic Brit says, not been able to make vids lately as I'm helping new contractors starting with Schneider and has a lot of time. Okay, well, that would be interesting videos too. I watched a video of your I'm gonna confess something right now. I watched a video of yours the other day and I commented on it, and you've seen it, but that I was watching that replay. I was thinking you crossed my mind for something, and I just watched that video just to listen to you talk because I like the way that you talk. So that's my confession. And it's always delightful seeing your videos. So that's all I watched it for. I was like, I just want to listen to Nomadic Bread talk a little bit. And so I was really looking for new videos, but you didn't have any, so I just went back and watched them. So, anyways. And I like watching Fate Trucking too because he's positive and passionate too. I like watching him, and Sterling is awesome too. Sterling's like just I don't know. He makes me feel relaxed when I'm just listening to his videos. And then Trucking with Vlogs gets me all like because he's so excited, And then Snorlord's my peace of mind in the morning with my coffee, right? And then Jeff is my mentor I'm like the grasshopper onto his videos, and I listen and I listen to Snorlord too. He gives a lot of knowledge. Steve Berger's in the house. Hey, Shannon, you're up late. Yes, sir. My AC went out on my truck. For those of you that popped in late, my AC went out in my truck today, and it's in the shop. And I just checked into the hotel, so I'm up late. I just want to see if anybody else was up late because I needed to talk it out. Yeah, and you're up late too, Mr. Berger. Sterling, my favorite. This is so weird for me to say, but when you showed them crickets, like that just blew my mind. Like I like your videos, but I love the music in your videos. Like that's so cool. I can't get those crickets out of my mind. I'm like, where was he? And why are they so crazy there? Like, it was exciting for me. Thank you for making that video. But anyways, guys, I think that's it on the comments. And it's late, and I need y'all to get some rest so that you can be, tip top tomorrow. I'm here. I'll probably, when I take a shower and get all prettied up and stuff like that, I'll probably do a video tomorrow or something just to keep somebody company or keep myself company or say something. I should probably do something worth, a good video on something like meaty or whatever. But it's that sexy British voice of his. He's darling. Like Brit is just darling to me. I am very fond of him. Just Trucking, best of luck. Thank you, Just Trucking. Thanks for coming in and watching. Just hanging out for a minute. That's cool. So all right, guys. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for letting me talk with you and all that. Esberger says, good luck with your truck. Hopefully you get rolling quick. Yeah, I only booked one night. But we all know how this goes. I'm probably going to be here till Monday. So I'll probably be messing around on YouTube because I got some time. I'm in here in this place. So spending money on it. Oh, God. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for coming in. God bless you. See you soon. Until next time. How do you do it?